Welcome, Leo, to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 4th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. Ever since the 21st of January, when Pluto moved into your sector of relating, a big shift is taking place. But Venus and Mars, the two planets of romance, are actually in that area too. Now, Venus loves being in the 7th house, but Mars can be a lot more combative. This is about setting our boundaries. Now, over recent years, you may be someone who's actually seized the opportunity to shake up your worldly interactions, perhaps by some new approaches to your work. If you're someone who has been more inclined to stick with what you know, what can come up this week is that if you're in an environment which really puts quite a lot of pressure on you to conform to what they want, you may find the inner rebel within you really does get turned up to max. And this could see you pushing back if the demands are unfair, unreasonable. Also, Tuesday sees a very unique event. For the first time in 55 years in the sign of Aries, your sister fire sign, the North Node, or collective direction of travel in a spiritual context, is connecting to Chiron, the wounded healer. If opportunities when you were younger for higher education or travel didn't present themselves because of your circumstances, ask yourself this question on this day, but also throughout March. Is there a little bit of a lack of self-confidence that's stopping you evolving in a way which then could widen your professional prospects? If the answer to that is true, that's a really important event on Tuesday. And when Mercury moves at the end of this week into Aries, you could find yourself thinking about being more adventurous and independent and experimental a lot more. But from the 7th to the 10th this week, Mercury does link with Neptune in your 8th house. If you are discussing joint finances, a business matter, it's vital to get really accurate information. Mercury likes detachment, it likes clarity, but it doesn't like being in Pisces. And then if we put it next to Neptune, the more modern ruler of the sign of Pisces, that's a very shimmering, hazy, and sometimes distorting influence. But the 8th house can be about shared resources, business, investment, but it also can be where we are invested in an emotional context. So if things seem a little hazy from the 7th to the 10th, just be really determined not to rush to make any key decisions. However, by Sunday and the new moon, we have a great link between that and Uranus. So Uranus becomes the good guy in the situation. And it's possible that you may consider in the following month plumping for something that for you is really quite different. A complete change of professional role could appeal to you. If you're wanting to do more with your longer term resources, you may explore some newer developing investments that are a little bit left field for some people's taste, but that could be where the value is. The old stocks and shares in the traditional blue chip companies, very safe, but probably only give a certain limited growth. But something you explore in the following month, if you're really open minded, could actually turn out to be really exciting. Because Mercury moves at the end of this week to join up with Chiron and the North Node, anything to do with widening your viewer situations or learning more, or gaining more knowledge, downloading more information, even chatting about philosophy, to be honest, ancient history, travel to places that are a little bit more off the beaten track. All these things can really light you up. But when it comes to that professional situation, if you have got relationships that are a bit oppressive in terms of the other person's expectations, this could be the week you fully push back. If you would like to ascend beyond this zodiac broadcast and embrace the power of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date, and place, I can produce for you your life aromat report. This will give you searing insights to the patterns that have played out in your life so far, and an opportunity to have a more intimate understanding of how you can work with these. Also, my special package of 30% off, you can get your 12-month transit forecast. That's the moving planets in the sky interacting with your totally unique personal blueprint. Please see the link below for more. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. It would be an honour if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol.